But to be honest, because I always like to go back about my first graduation versus this graduation. Now, mind you, I got hired from the age 12 to the age 18. So even when I graduated back then, it took a lot for me to have to graduate because, first of all, I got put out of school and they told me I couldn't come back to school after the cops came in there and locked me up for doing something stupid. So to graduate, I had to, and I couldn't go to my prom, my 11th grade prom. So I had to go to night school, summer school, and regular school once all of that took place just to graduate. So it was an awesome graduation then because my mom reminded me, she was like, Soraya, you remember when you graduated? You know, high school, you was crying, saying, and to think that I was going to, drop out of school. And I believe that. That sounds like me. But a lot of stuff is foggy in my past because I smoked a lot of crack. So, I'm just keeping it real. So, I remember certain things and then I don't. So this graduation, it was amazing. It was the best feeling in the entire world. My world is that. So SBA is a small business association, and what it is that it helps people that's making under, I believe, $40 million, which they consider small business. $40 million. So anything under that is small business association, whereas though they would teach you and train you on everything you need to do from A to Z, from Z to A, to become a successful person in doing billions of dollars contracts. And it's like small little things that you have to do to get certified on. You just have to do it. And the fact that I'm a doer and I'm an enforcer and I'm a person that don't like wasting my time, I get that done. So to be able to graduate from there and receive that certificate, it was a great feeling. And I'm 43 years old doing it. So what I had to go through was a lot. As you know, my producer could see, I was working all my businesses at the same time and still had to prioritize and fit in going to school once or twice a week for 4 hours at a time and do that for 11 weeks straight. Then I also got my OSHA 15 certificate as well. Like, it wasn't easy, but it was well worth it because a person like me now, I felt like I could have did so much more after I completed it. I really truly feel like I could have did that plus added something else onto my plate or my calendar and accomplished them both at the same time. I guess like when you get to a certain point in your life, if you really, really, really want to make a difference, not in just your world, but in other people's world, because right now my difference is transforming lives. It's not about me. God transformed me. So now I need to show people physically how lives can be transformed because they see with the eye and don't see with the heart a lot of times. See, I'm a spiritual type of person, so I can see a lot with my ears and my heart and my mind and soul before I actually see it with my eyes, because when I'm looking at certain things, I just lie to myself and say, I just can't believe they like that. I'm going to keep giving them a chance. I'm going to keep giving them a chance. I'm going to keep giving them a chance. I'm going to keep giving them the right to just do what the hell they want to do with my feelings, my energy, my worth, and then try to set myself up for failure or disappointment when you see they show told you who they were from the very beginning. The very first mistake or accident. But I'm a person that love on people when they feel like there's no other love out there for them. So I'm just one that just tired of giving people love that they don't want. Not that they don't deserve, because everybody deserves to be loved. Just they don't want. I had to fire a lot of my investors yesterday, and I had to fire a lot of people that was in my life that I thought was worth my love. And the fact that I'm trying to be godly every day and give that agape love, some things just not worth putting your hands on. So I love myself a little bit more today. It's very important to build a strong relationship with everyone, business, regular, just flying through, someone and getting connected. It's great to have a relationship with everyone you come across, not just business, because you never ever know what can come out of that. Short story. Yesterday, my teeth had chipped straight across my front, and it was due to doing drugs, a lot of drugs in the past. So when I got clean, the first thing I did was went to procedures after procedures after procedures, getting my teeth fixed until I got the dentures, the bridges. So today, I went there, already have it in my heart, my soul, and my mind that I'm going to just show up when they open up and they're going to take me. Because that's the kind of relationship I have with my providers. So I get there, and mind you, they say they was booked all day today, but they can fit me in tomorrow. But I said I'm still coming today. Since I'm already on my way there, I show up there. They take me back. I'm in the chair for only 20 minutes. They remember me because they see I am a person that care about myself, my health, and my well-being. Because when I first got clean, I was there all the time and getting work done. So I got to know everyone in there. So when one doctor couldn't take me today, the other one did. And I got my pretty smile again. To be honest, because I always see that everyone feel like they're on the same page. And it's crazy because even they're not like-minded, they feel like they are like-minded. So who am I to say, or anyone to say, is that they're not business-oriented, or they're not trying to do the best they could, or they're not trying to get to the next level or help people. Even if they're not doing as much as they could, who's to say that they're not telling themselves or feel like they are doing that? So who's to say we're not like-minded people? It's just that we see each other differently. Like, I really don't just look out these eyes like from what I've been taught or what I've been through. I actually have a different connection with inside of, myself, to always put myself in someone else's shoes, to see what makes them act the way they act. What make them feel like that they're doing so much? What make them, feel like that they're doing way more than me or less than me? What make them feel like that they can disrespect me? But then you have to ask yourself, because you allowed them to. But what if they feel like they're not disrespecting you because they've been allowed to do it? You see what I'm saying? So how much respect is that? You're respecting yourself, to be honest, because you're disrespecting yourself because you allow for disrespect to happen. So are they really disrespecting you? I just don't get how some people just don't think about all aspects of life. This mind is all over the place.
That's true.
It's all over the place. And it allowed me to have the ability to see things that most people won't see because they on that one track mind. They only see success. They only see their self. They only see their growth. They don't see what they can do or what they can change in someone else. And they don't understand that a fool can teach them much more than what they know. If you I talk to people on the streets that live in tents and things like that. And I've been there before. But talking to them and acting dumb, I get a lot out of what they've been through, or more in my life situations out of them than somebody that's a billionaire. A lot of my billionaires ain't never been through nothing. So I feel like I'm more of a trillionaire because I've been through so much, and I am so wealthy internally that when I get the cash and when I have the cash, that's just another part of the puzzle that's just making it whole. I'm richer than a lot of people I meet. And I'm not putting them down. Yes, successfully, they're doing way better because of the money, or maybe having a greater credit report, or whatever it may be. But the connections I make with people is priceless. Yeah. And I don't have to pay for a lot of things that I get and go through. Oh, so what I have coming up next is I have a relationship podcast coming up, and we will have this on a continuous basis. I might have it once a month, once every 3 months, or maybe once a week. I don't know. It depends on how my supporter acts. Because we can't constantly keep giving goals, gold nuggets for you to grow in your relationship, to do better, to want better, to act better, to, be better, if you're not taking on the first thing, and that's just subscribing and getting notified and taking what you can from out every situation that I put on the podcast and making it a reality for yourself. And then maybe you can come on a podcast and do a testimony. What's the point of keep giving things that people are not picking up? And it's not for you, it's for others. But if I don't see even others doing it, then it's like you're wasting your time. By the time you pick up and you hit that subscribe button, you're going to be going from the very beginning, because you're going to miss some things. Like when I first got on the podcast, I didn't know what the heck I was doing, but I did it from my heart. And the more I come on here, the better it is. The better it is. And then I listen to myself like, did I say that? Oh, girl, you hot. So, please subscribe to Turning the Pages Podcast. You can also reach out to me with my IG, Turning the Pages Podcast. I have another IG called _the Diamond Touch _. And if you would like to be on my podcast, just please reach out to me at turningthepagespodcast@gmail.com. See you.
Chill, Cash.
Welcome to My One Nails Bar. We're at 4640 Wilkins Avenue. Come see us here at Beltway Plaza. Thank you.